What you're looking at right now is what I got for my January haul for 2017. It has been a pretty good year here. Oh, hold on a second here. Need to get rid of. That's for February. We don't need to pay attention to that at all. I got it yesterday. But my point being is that I actually got a pretty nice little deal shot here. Very surprised. So let's get to the gypty, shan't we? I just realized I'm missing one more thing here. I'll go and put that picture up when I can. It should be Rayman Legends and another game in particular, if not just Rayman Legends. But I got that game for $3, and that's also part of the whole entire thing that I got. But for now, well, we're going to be doing this in, how I got it order. So this right here was my very first day of January. Very first day. This is actually Street Fighter Alpha 3 Max on the PSP, as you can see. Very surprised I found it there. All random times I get PSP games at my Goodwill, and it's really odd. This is probably my third Perfect Dark that I've gotten at a Goodwill. As you can tell, pretty good price for it and everything, that's why I got it. Also really good shape. 007, not the good one, the World Is Not Enough edition, but well enough. It's at least interesting. Now we also have here, Army Men, Sergeant's Heroes. I have no idea what this game is about, honestly, but I saw it online and it was a really hefty price. So I was like, might as well just get it now then, right? Well, yeah, first haul for January. It was a really good one. It made me really happy. Up. Now this one right here was a haul that I was waiting for in the midst of Christmas time. They had a bunch of these games on sale for $1 here, because that's exactly what I was waiting for them to be $1. As you can tell, full manuals for all of them. At least they should be, as I per usual do for my dollar collecting of things. Could you please? Thank you. Sometimes they don't like to open up properly. And the Italian Job as well. This apparently was a movie. Totally forgot about it. Who does? But based on a 2003 movie from Paramount. Good job, Paramount. I did not remember it at all. And probably the only really good game I got here, Outlaw Golf 2. As you can tell. Got its thing and everything. They all should be pretty good condition right now. Look at the best one. Yeah, this is probably like the worst conditioned one here. But everything else should be pretty fine. And yeah, can't wait for a Fishman Bash stream, am I right? We also got here, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl on the GBA. Got it for $1. That's the reason why I care for it. Same thing with Tiger Woods, PGA Tour Golf. Otherwise I wouldn't, but this should be a fun little thing to play with. Just kind of like a little fix, like, ooh, a little dirty. Ugh, sorry about that. It's gross. Now, I believe this is my next haul of actually getting the games here. I'm not completely sure, but finding Metroid Prime at a Goodwill is very interesting, especially when it's in a PS2 case, as you can tell. Other than that, it has everything in it. It's just not in a GameCube case. So that really sucks. Sucks hard. But Mario Party 4 was an interesting find because it did not have its game. Yeah, surprised y'all. It had everything else in here. I guess someone took it, which I'm very sad about because it would have been a nice find. So, they were just as Lord of the Ring games, the third act disc one. Oh, the third age. Is it the third age? Yeah, the third age. I decided just like, might as well get it. It's complete in cover and everything like that. It's really hard find, honestly, in general. But this is not Mario Party 4. It's just the case for it, essentially. This is when I was like, maybe I should actually go ahead and do a January haul because it was getting pretty ridiculous. And this right here, Zoids Legacy. I'm seeing it on Amazon for like $30, like $29.99, and I was blown away. Why is Zoids worth so much? I don't know. But it's a lot of money. I was shocked about it. I remember Zoids. It was not rememberable. Who remembers Zoids? I don't.
Zoids, Monday, November 5th at 5. What are you nerd?
But this is the one I was excited for. Super Mario Brothers Deluxe. Just, this is a remake of the original Super Mario Brothers. So if you just do that, boom. Super Mario Brothers. Yeah, see, it's in the title right there. I've always liked this game. I liked it better than the original. I would strongly suggest anyone that wants to play the original but really hates the way the original feels, this is a good buy. This is a really good buy. And getting it for, I think it was $4.99 or something jazz like that. Same with Zoids. Zoids was like about that price too. It was a very good find, and I was very happy for it. This right here was $1, so don't even act like I paid a whole bunch for it. Looks like it's completely new with at the top right here. Just boom. And it should be in pretty good condition for a blue disc, as you can tell. Very minimal amount of scratches, but blue discs always will have scratches, I will tell you that much right now. They do play pretty well for how scratched they usually are. But they are one of the very first games on the PS2. Whenever you have a blue disc, that's one of the very first PS2 games out there. I don't know why that's the case, that just is. And also here, we have nothing! I tricked you! Oh! I was just asking the Goodwill lady, like, hey, like this doesn't have the case in it, and it was like inside the little thing. And she's like, okay, and she just threw it away. I'm like, if you're just gonna throw it away, just give it to me. Like, I could at least have the case. I like the cases. And he's like, yeah, sure, that's fine. But legit, it always annoys me whenever they just throw away the straight up, like, case. Because, like, I like the cases. I could reuse this case somehow, some way. What we have here is a little bit different. As you can see, I actually have Frogger 2 on the PS1 here. So that's actually a game. That makes sense. How much was this? It was like $4.99. I actually had to exchange a Grand Theft Auto game that I got there, because apparently the 360 games, the Grand Theft Auto 5 requires 2 discs. I did not know that. I would try to trade it in. Did not happen. I was very sad about it, but you know what? I got Frogger 2 out of it. Didn't even know there was a Frogger 2. I remember there being Frogger 1, and I actually played that one. And we're not talking about the old arcade classic Frogger. We're talking straight up this Frogger. This kind of Frogger right here. Oh, that glare is really pain. But as you can see, they try to reboot Frogger. It was an okay thing. Really hard game, everybody. Real hard. So I would not suggest picking up for the week. But the main event. The complete OVA collection of Darkstalkers. I did get it for that price, $3.99. I did not get it for $1. But with the way this looked, I was like, screw it. This looks so good. This is its only problem, which is a common thing with DVD cases like this. But it looks so pretty. Look at this. It's my Morgan. It's my lustful lust. I mean, what? But I thought this was a really good find. It honestly feels exactly new. Like it's been watched one time and that was it. Which I'm just like, whoo, baby, I'll take it. And here we have a comic book. I don't normally read comic books, but I saw Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Ghostbusters. And I was just like, you know what? For $2.99, I know this is like a 2, but it's $2.99. I'm going to get it. I so want it. And I'll read this eventually, maybe, at some point, if I ever learn how to read. What the hell does Ghostbusters mean? But, yeah, I was very happy with this little collection thing. I was very happy that day with what I got there. And I hope you are too. And here's the big mamma jam themselves. Yeah, I found this. I found this. My buddy and I went there, or my editor, rather. We went to Goodwill that day. I was like, I want to check it just to make sure. And lo and behold, first thing that he shows me is Skyward Sword, The Legend of Zelda. Screw anyone that thinks this game is bad, but this is the game right here. The Wii version of it. Wholeheartedly. No other version, obviously. But, just look at all these little things. It had everything in here. Except for the music disc. That's all it didn't have. Everything else was in here. It was, should be right here. $4.99. That is a ridiculous price for Skyward Sword. No matter how you want to push it. It was ridiculous. I was like, holy crap. But the first thing that caught my attention was this game. Now I know what you're thinking. Nicktoons Attack of the Toy Bots. Yeah, that's probably the best Nicktoons game they have out there. Surely. I couldn't be fooling you. It had Pokemon Emerald. Legit had Pokemon Emerald. I was dumbfounded at the very sight I showed my editor. It was the very first game I saw there, but Skyward Sword was the one that sealed it for me. When it was like, I should make another rehaul. Only $4.99. And of course, you got the best Mario Kart game out there, Mario Kart Double Dash. Anyone that says otherwise is a complete and utter fool, because Mario Kart 8 was trash. And if you don't think so, clearly you're not very good at Mario Kart. Because the Mario Kart Double Dash, that was the bee's knees. I'll check the disc real quick. You can kind of play it. It's better than what most other games are there at Goodwill. Sometimes you see some real, bad looking ones. But Double Dash is always fun. And this is probably my biggest find for myself. As all these other games out here, I don't particularly care about, but this is the one right here I've not really played it. I wanted to play for a while. Super Mario Strikers. I was very surprised to see it here. And it's in a pretty playable condition. And it looks kind of dusty and everything, but it'll work just fine. So I was very happy to see that. And that's entirely my haul for January of 2017. This is looking to be a good year, everybody, for game collecting. I certainly hope so. And I guess I got Shadow the Hedgehog too for February. But, you know, until next time, sayonara, bye-bye.